Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So here is my first Halloween tutorial, so let's just get straight into it. I'm just taking these lips that I bought off eBay. They were $28, I think. I saw Laura Lee use them in her video that she did of her interpretation of this look. So this is inspired by Laura and many other YouTubers. I'll leave a few of my favorites down below for you guys so you can go check some other interpretations out. But these lips were so hard to work with. I wanted to cry. As you can see, I was struggling, and then I tried putting them on with some spirit gum and then some extra flesh from Mehron. Oh, by the way, guys, all products will be listed down below. And I'm just like trying to stick it on, and they're just so sticky and horrible, and I didn't even know what I was doing, but I worked with it, and then I ended up painting some liquid latex over the top to seal it all in, and then patting over those sticky ass looking ass lips with some translucent powder, just because they were so sticky. Then moving on to my eyes, I'm just using the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NC15 just to use as an eye base today, and I'm caking that on my eyes. And then just blending that out with my beauty blender, and then just setting it with some translucent powder to make sure it does not move and it stays in place and doesn't crease on my crusty ass. So, what are we doing next? We are preparing for just some eyeshadow. I'm just taking some random brown shades from Makeup Geek. I'll leave them all down below if you guys are interested. I know I use Peach Smoothie Latte, some Cocobear tan lines, and I just threw everything in there. Like, I don't even know what I was doing. I just wanted the eyes to look semi-decent. I didn't put that much time and effort into them, purely because I wanted it to focus this on the rest of the look rather than just having these immaculate looking eyes. I am then just using a new shade from Makeup Geek called Legend. I had to show you guys this because it's pretty cool. And yeah, I'm just plopping that on my lid and then just doing a wing. You guys know I'm just skipping this wing because, well, I've done a million wings before. Moving on to the face, I'm just taking the Tarte primer and just priming my skin with that. And for foundation, I'm just using the Hourglass Vanish Foundation Stick in the shade Warm Beige, I think. And I was matching this to my neck, meaning my tan. So I'm just blending that out with my Morphe G36 brush because it is quite a thick foundation. And I did go over the lips too. I wasn't sure how I was going to go with that part, but I just went over them and it was fine. And then just taking a damp beauty blender and quickly blending that all out to make sure there are no harsh lines or anything. And then just going with my Anastasia foundation stick. This is in the shade Porcelain. I'm just using this as a concealer just to change it up a little bit today. And it really did do the job. Don't worry about highlighting your nose like I did. You'll find out why later. I don't really know what I was doing. I was just kind of going with the flow and just hoping that it all worked out in the end. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm just blending that out with my beauty blender. I don't know if I've already said that. And then I'm just setting that with my RCMA translucent powder to assure we get no lines or anything, although it doesn't have to look perfect. I'm just taking a shit ton of that on the big brush and just setting it and getting it all up my nose and in my mouth, which was stunning. Just to contour, I'm just using the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit and creating a jawline, seeing as I don't have one. And yes, just contouring away, not really making it perfect because, as I said, I don't want the look to focus on the makeup, even though I just said that. Now I'm just baking my contour to clean up the line. Oh well. I'm just taking a bit more brown shadow and just running that straight underneath my eye just so it all sort of joins up. Just adding a little bit of mascara. By the way, guys, products will be listed down below. All products will be listed down below. So, yeah. Just applying some lashes from Eyeris Beauty in the shade Fearless, and then just putting a bit of black in my waterline to define my eyes a little bit more. Now, I'm just starting to work on bruises, but I was just playing around. I just wanted to show you guys this part, but I do go back to the bruises afterwards. But I am just doing my nose. I'm just taking some spirit gum and applying that all over my nose, letting it go a bit tacky just by tapping it because that activates spirit gum, or just letting it dry. And then I'm just taking some everyday cotton balls and sticking that on with a Band-Aid. And I did have a little bit of trouble sticking this Band-Aid down because it wasn't big enough because my nose is so fucking big. So I had to use spirit gum to... as you can see, I'm struggling hardcore. I ended up sticking a makeup brush in my nose. Anyway, I'm then just moving back onto the bruises. I'm just taking about 75,000 different shades of eyeshadows from Makeup Geek. I'll leave all the ones that I use down below if you guys are interested. I feel like the bruises were pretty good. Like, they didn't look that fake. I tried to make them look as realistic as possible. I'm incorporating some mustard colors, yellows, greens, purples, grays, blacks, Just little is less. Sorry, less is more when it comes to bruising, because a little bit goes a long way. I then just tried to create a bit of a bruise under my eye, and I'm just darkening that up around the nose area to make it look a little bit darker, which I felt like made the look complete. And then I'm just taking a little bit around my mouth. I know when you get lip injections, you don't really bruise around that area of your mouth, but it's over the top. It's exaggerated. It's motherfucking Halloween. I'm then just dusting off my cheek contour because I forgot that it was even there when I was filming this. And then I'm just doing a little bit more of a bruise on my forehead just because why not? I'm then just taking a pencil pen liner from Rimmel, and I'm just drawing on those, you know, little dots, lines thing with the little arrows poking up here and there. So I'm just adding them all over my face, under my eyes, and on my cheeks, on my chin, above my eyebrows. I just added the little arrows everywhere because, I don't know, I felt like it just looked cool. And that's like the thing you do, because that's what they plan out. When they do your face, they plan it out with the arrows. Whatever. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm then just going in with a brown liquid lipstick to add some lipstick to my big-ass looking-ass lips. And then I'm just going over with a gloss from Morphe just to make them look extra big and, like, juicy and just unattractive. You know what I mean? That's what the look I'm going for. Then I'm just taking some coagulated blood from Mehron, I think this was, and a little bit of stage blood, just mixing the two together because one's darker, one's lighter. So I'm just mixing them together and just shoving blood all up my nose and down the side of my mouth just for an extra effect. By the way, guys, I'm really stuffy and I sound like I've been, I don't know, whatever I've been doing, because I am sick at the moment and I am filming this voiceover when I'm sick. I'm sorry, but I really wanted to have this video up today for you guys. So I tried my best. I was drinking green tea before to try and clear everything, but I don't know if it worked. So I'm just adding heaps of blood around my mouth and my nose to try and make it look as Halloween-y as possible. You know what I mean? And then I'm just taking out my hair, and then I'm grabbing some freaking toilet paper. I didn't have a bandage, and I realized at that moment how dumb I looked. So I'm just wrapping toilet paper around my head and kind of sticking it down with some latex just so it stays there. I just tried using a bit of spirit gum, and it didn't work, so I just used latex and just sticking it around. And that's pretty much the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And here is a little bit of peel porn for you guys, because I know you guys would appreciate this, or some of you would. Look how disgusting that is. Anyway, guys, I love you so much, and I will see you all in Friday's video, so stay tuned for that. Bye! So, ew.